In the stillness of the night, a chilling whisper echoes through the darkness. It's the tale of the vampire, a creature of eternal life and insatiable thirst. Cloaked in mystery, these nocturnal beings have inspired fear and fascination across cultures and centuries. From ancient myths to modern pop culture, the image of the vampire has evolved, yet its core elements remain: immortality, a thirst for blood, fear of the sun, and those iconic fangs. Join us as we delve into the world of the undead, exploring the origins and evolution of the vampire myth. The vampire, a figure shrouded in darkness and mystery, has roots that reach deep into the past. The earliest whisperings of these blood-sucking creatures wind their way back to ancient civilizations. Mesopotamians feared the Ekimu, a vengeful spirit that feasted on the life force of the living. In the timeless tales of Greek mythology, the deadly Lamia drained the blood of young men to maintain her eternal youth. The vampire, however, truly sprung to life in the plague-ridden Middle Ages. As diseases swept through Europe, tales of the undead rose from the mass graves, feeding on the fear of the unknown. Corpses mistaken for vampires were impaled and walled up, their supposed immortality a chilling symbol of the relentless plagues. From the shadowy corners of Eastern Europe, legends of ghouls and strigoi permeated the collective consciousness, shaping the vampire myth we know today. From ancient civilizations to the plague-ridden Middle Ages, the vampire myth has evolved, enduring through centuries of fear and fascination. From the pages of Gothic novels to the silver screen, vampires have bewitched our collective consciousness, morphing to fit the era's fears and fantasies. Bram Stoker's Dracula was a game-changer, shaping the image of the modern vampire as a charismatic yet deadly night creature. This captivating character has been reimagined in countless ways, from the seductive vampires in Anne Rice's novels to the soulful bloodsuckers in television shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and The Vampire Diaries. But it's not just the literary and cinematic worlds that have been seduced by the allure of the vampire. Pop culture can't seem to get enough of these immortal creatures. They've been reinvented for every generation, from the gothic allure of the vampire in Twilight to the raw savagery of the creatures in 30 Days of Night. As our cultural landscape shifts, so too does the vampire, reflecting our deepest desires and darkest fears. The vampire, a creature as diverse as the cultures that birthed it, continues to haunt our imaginations, its legacy enduring in our stories and our fears. From ancient civilizations mistaking the dead for bloodthirsty beings, to Bram Stoker's iconic Dracula shaping the modern vampire image, and onto the romanticized vampires of today's pop culture, the transformation is truly fascinating. From ancient myths to modern interpretations, the vampire remains an enduring symbol of our collective fears and fantasies. But what does the future hold for this creature of the night? Only time will tell.